then you come around, you come around, you come around.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy Jamar84 here once again, and we're here for another episode of Q&A with Jay. And I haven't been able to do one of these for quite some time because I haven't gotten any emails in my Gmail. But one young lady tweeted me and asked me was I still doing the advice since I hadn't done it in a while. But I said, yeah, of course, I'm always doing it. It's just, whenever the questions come, I answer. So she asked me to give her some advice, and I'm going to read her letter. Now, actually, there was another gentleman. Did y'all hear that? I know y'all heard that. I swear I'm gonna raise hell for my neighbors, get me a fucking broomstick and bang on that shit. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. There was another gentleman that emailed me, and they were both relatively similar in their questions, so I'm just gonna lump them in together in this particular episode. But what the young lady wrote me was, she said, "Dear Jamar, I really want some advice on this, and I hope that you can help. Recently, me and my mom got into a big fight, and she told me, you will never be anything in life. You're never going to graduate high school. You're going to be a bum on the street. I should have had an abortion." And this wasn't the first time she said this to me. I decided that when I do graduate high school in 2 more years, that she will not be invited. I just don't want any negative people during my happiest moment, because when she came to my middle school graduation, she said that I look ugly in a dress, and do you think that I made the right decision, and what would you have done? Sincerely, Nicole. P.S. Love you, Jamar. Thanks for the help. Hey, Nicole. Hope you're watching this. Wow. I don't like to call people out of their names, but since you wrote me and you watch my channel, so you already know how this goes. But yeah, your mom's a total bitch. Your mom is a total rectum, okay? And for her to say that you'll never be anything, and you're never going to graduate high school, and you're going to be a bum on the street, I should have had an abortion. I don't know the details of y'all's fight or what the history of what that is, but I've known when people say something like that, it's usually because they have a sense of jealousy. I don't know, has your mother ever graduated high school? Because she may be trying to say that because she has self-esteem issues and dealt with it in her past, and she's just taking it out on you, her own frustrations with herself. And when she said that she came to your middle school graduation and said that you look ugly in a dress, like, does she have self-image issues? Does she have any type of, like, is she big, trying to lose weight, or does she have some type of physical, defect that she's insecure about? Because it seems like mothers, I would think, would, relish in the memory of their daughters' prom dresses, dances, anytime that they have a chance to see their daughters go and be in a formal event, especially something like a graduation that should be celebrated for, your child being smart. Why she would say you're never going to graduate and you're going to be a bum. There's a lot, and that she should have had an abortion. That's just an awful thing to say. So honestly, your mother's a total and complete bastard. No shade. I hope that you don't be offended by that. But from what I just wrote, she's a total bitch and can go fuck herself with an unlubricated broomstick in both holes. Anywho, I'm so sorry that you're here to hear about that. But baby, if she says all that shit, to hell with her ass. She'll need to show up to your high school graduation. You don't need to tell her where it is, what time it is, what to wear. None of that. She can go in here and do what she do. Okay, I assume you have to live. I'm assuming you're living in the same household. So the way our graduation worked is that we actually had to have. Wait, was that high school or am I thinking of college? I can't remember. But we had to have tickets. So shit, just don't give her ass a ticket. And if she does, and if there aren't no tickets and you can just come and show the fuck up, then hell, I just wouldn't tell her what's going on. I don't know if you live with your father at all, but he can take you. I don't know if you have any issues with him, or if you live in the same house and she would be your ride to graduation. You know, set up a date with your friend to take you to graduation. You can do a lot, because I rode my friend to graduation. That's only because he didn't have a ride. So you can make it do what it's gonna do. If you don't want her there, she really doesn't have to be there, because you could do what's in your power to make sure that that bitch don't come. So yeah. If she doing all that, I wouldn't even fuck with her at all. Graduate high school, move the fuck out the house, and just get rid of her ass, because ain't no need in keeping that kind of person around in your life. So that's my advice to you, sweetheart. Now, there was another young gentleman, and his was really a straightforward question. He says, "Hey, Jamar, I need some advice on how to handle my senior year. Thanks for replying." Now, you didn't specify if this is your senior year in high school or senior year in college. Well, I'm just going to do both just in case, since I've gone through both already. How to handle your senior year in high school? Well, honestly, in high school, your senior year should probably be the easiest year that you have, because hopefully, if you've done what you're supposed to do up until your senior year, that means you've taken your SAT, your ACT tests, and got those scores as high as you need to be to get into college. You've taken majority of all your classes that are involved in your curriculum that you're studying. So, well, my senior year, it was mainly electives, lunch, a couple core classes like English, math, or whatever, and that was it. It really wasn't much to your senior year. Your senior year is the time when you're sending out scholarships or sending out applications to scholarships. As far as the educational part goes. Now, the social part, it's your senior year. Hopefully by now you've joined some sort of organization, which is not, technically it's not too late. If there's still something you've always wanted to do, I always encourage people, if you have like a hobby or an interest in your school, facilitates a club or organization that caters to that, I definitely would say join that, because you'll meet a lot of like-minded people. You probably go to like a lot of events, a lot of activities where you can just, have fun and do things that you enjoy doing. So, oops, wait, hold on a second. Get your shit together, bitch. Okay. But yeah, definitely get involved if you haven't already. It's still not too late if this is your senior year coming up this next semester. Because I actually joined the club my senior year, and it was fun. I was a part of it was called BPA, Business Professionals of America, and pretty much we would go around doing different competitions and different categories. Like I think mine was like office technology or something, and I think we had to write up memos and write minutes for a meeting in like record time, something like that. I can't remember, but it was so much fun because you got to and I was going to school in Michigan, and we got to travel up to Grand Rapids for state championships. And all of my friends that we was involved with in high school, we had classes together, since this is like a common curriculum, and we played around the hotel, and we just made lasting memories. Is pretty much what I wanted to tell you. And so it definitely would benefit you. And of course, go to your senior trips, senior dances, prom. Definitely do not miss prom. Prom is a once in a lifetime thing, and if you can do it, do it. Okay, because you never want to know what if, and you don't want to be one of those old people trying to go to prom in like your fucking 30s and shit. That's not cute. What else? Oh, and if you're a senior in college, hopefully you've had an internship or two, and your grade point average under your major is good. But yeah, if you're starting your senior year, definitely start sending out all those job applications now. and go to your school's, what do they call it? Career center, I think they call it, career development center. At least that's what we had. And ask them to fine tune your resume, and ask them if they have any companies that are coming, or if they have contacts to any companies that are coming. My career development, they always had like a career fair every year. I think it was every September or October, and all the different businesses like P&G, Procter and Gamble, John Deere, Lockheed Martin, just a whole lot of various companies looking for new graduates, or at least at the minimum of juniors. They could look for juniors to do an internship, and then the seniors are looking for full time. So if you show interest, hell, I mean, Walt Disney Animal Kingdom was comes to ours every now and then. So definitely start preparing yourself and setting out your information to different jobs so you can get yourself started in this real world here. Let's see. If you're a senior, like I said before, with the high school, join something, because this is the last opportunity that you're going to have to be in this type of environment, honestly, with your peers and the social. What do we do in college? The parties, the homecomings, all of that. If this is your senior year in that, this is your last shot. After you graduate, you're going to be looked at as old. You're going to come back and you're going to see all these kids. Even though you just graduated, because I feel old now. Like, I've only been out of school for a year. Like, I graduated last year, 2013. And even now, I go back, and now it's like the whole 2014 class has graduated. And I feel like if I go back to that campus now, the freshmen there, and just all the kids, people who were, let's see, when I was a senior, 2013, I guess the people who are seniors now were like freshmen at the time, or sophomores at the time, so I really don't know none of them. It's just different once you graduate. So I say enjoy it, make the best out of it. Do what you got to do, because after this is it. Welcome to the real world, baby. Where they ain't gonna hold your hand no more. There ain't gonna be no teachers to try to meet with. Now, granted, depending on where you go for your job, your boss may, take that role, but not all places. It's not guaranteed, baby. You don't want to be one of these people out here. And this is one last piece of advice I'm gonna tell you. If you're in seniors in college, one of my good friends, me and her grew up together, and her mother was a head. Well, she was a head of HR pretty much her entire career. So she knows how the hiring process goes, how they consider people, and this, that, and the fourth. Because she's hired and fired people, multiple times throughout the career. So one of the things that she said to me was, you have to prepare yourself as much as you can for your senior year so that you get a job when you graduate. Because if you graduate and you don't have a job lined up, or you can't get a job within that first year in your career path, or in your major, then your chances of getting that job, that entry level job that you've been trying to get, becomes severely decreased. Because usually when they think of entry level jobs, think about this: they want people who are fresh out of the classroom, where the information is still fresh in their minds, and just looking for young, new energetic people. However, so they're going to be looking for the people who are just coming out of college. So if you've been out of school for a year and you haven't they're probably not going to look at you, because they might think like, well, they've been out of school for an entire year and they haven't gotten a job yet. Like, what have they been doing? Is there something wrong with them? Like, that's going to be some of the things that are coming through their mind. Not saying that it's impossible to get a job after that, but she said that, based on her experience, on how she knows this whole thing works, they're looking for the people who are fresh out of school. Okay, people who have maybe some internship experience and have had, fresh classroom experience, opposed to somebody who's been out for a year. So definitely, if you're a senior, get that shit lined up as best as you can. Get as much experience as you can in the field that you're in. It'll definitely pay off in the long run. Trust me. Trust my words. I am speaking from experience. Telling you, baby, I got my job and I was thankful to God to get it. After I finished school, mind you, this is a blessing. Mind you, I was unable to obtain an internship while I was in college for the summer, so I was panicking. And after I finished in 2012, I finished my classes in 2012. I didn't graduate till the following summer, but I actually got a job before I graduated. And I finished in December 2012, and I got my job offer in like April of 2013. So I was very, very, very fortunate to land that job. And I'm actually working that job as I record this video. I work over at Hewlett Packard, the computer manufacturing company. So yeah, I was a computer science major. Fun fact. So yeah, that's my advice to the both of you guys. I hope you guys catch this video, and I hope I was able to help you in any way, shape, or form. And if you have a question, no matter what it may be, y'all can talk. Y'all can't tell me nothing that I have not heard before. Y'all can, and if you want to be anonymous, that'll be fine too. Or if you, for whatever reason, you decide that you want to ask something that you don't want in a video, and you just want to communicate via email, we can do that too. But if I do a video, I can say a lot more and elaborate a lot more. But if that's what you wish to do, go ahead. But yeah, make sure you send me your emails at Jamar84 at Yahoo. Well, not Yahoo. Jamar84 at gmail.com. And better yet, because I don't get a lot of emails frequently, I don't check my emails. So if you could, or if people start commenting saying that they're going to start, sending stuff, I can definitely check it a lot more. But if you could, tweet me at Jamar84 and tell me that you sent me an email, and I'll be sure to check it then. And you can tweet me at little at symbol at Jamar, Jamar 84. That's how you reach me, y'all. And you ask me a question, I'll definitely answer it in a video. Appreciate everybody else who has contributed their questions thus far to the series. I love ya, and I hope I was helpful. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Like, share, subscribe.
Jamar, Washington, Washington.